Good afternoon, dear children. Hope you are all keeping well. Children, let's learn a new lesson in English Balbharati. That is lesson number 16. Know your formalities, please. Part 1. Children, pay attention and read the lesson and explain it side by side. Students of Standard 4 greeted their teacher, Mrs. Desai, before they sat down. It was time for their English lesson. Shall we bring out our Balbharati textbook, teacher? asked Shruti. Not now, said the teacher. We are going to learn letter writing today. Some special types of letters. Come here, Javed and Nisha. Please distribute these notebooks. And while you give out the books, continued Mrs. Desai, let me give you some good news. The students were all ears now. The teacher announced with a smile. New arrival in the library, and plenty of them. Story books of every kind. Informative books with lovely pictures. Books of puzzles, jokes. All have been displayed in the library, so you will know which one to ask for the next time you are in the library. Woo! Lovely! I can hardly wait for some of the eager responses of this piece of news. All were excited except one. Were all ears means were waiting eagerly to hear what somebody had to say. Now, displayed. Displayed means to keep in a place where, or arrange it in a place where everyone can see it. What's the use? Complained Felix. We have only one library period in a week, and hardly for half an hour too. Just when the story gets interesting, we have to leave the book and go back to class. Now Varsha joined in to say, for 2 weeks I've been waiting to know what happened to the Piper of Hamelin. There was a holiday last Thursday and we missed the library period. Mrs. Desai realized that what her student said was perfectly true. She decided to request the principal to allow a home issue facilities for class 4. After all, they were big enough to look after books they took home. Hey, wait, thought Mrs. Desai. There's a better way to do it. Why not let the students themselves write a letter of request to the principal? After all, that was what she had planned to teach that day, how to write polite, formal letters. Issue means to act of giving someone something officially. Facility, a service provided for a particular purpose. Formal is a way of language speaking used for serious or official matter. What an opportunity! A good subject for a formal letter, and of course, a real situation should make the learning more effective and interesting. When Mrs. Desai suggested this to her class, they were very excited. Without losing much time, Mrs. Desai began to teach her class how to write a formal letter. The meaning of opportunity means a chance, a very good chance. Effective means it will really, the children would understand something. Suggested is to give an idea. Letter writing, a formal letter and an informal letter. In this class, we will learn 2 types of letter writing, that is formal letter. A formal letter is written in formal language for an official purpose, while an informal letter means it is written in a friendly manner for a familiar person. The sender's address and the date should be written in the upper right corner of the page, she thought. The second step is to write the name or the post of the receiver near the left margin. Then write his or her address below that. And after that, you must write the subject of the letter in short below the receiver's address, she further instructed. That's something new, remarked Sharon. We do not mention a subject in our friendly letter, do we? Of course not, said Mrs. Desai. What do we do next, teacher? Shruti wanted to know. You address the receiver writing, Dear Sir or Dear Madam. Remembering the rest of the letter should be written in polite language. Right to the point, Mrs. Desai explained. And should we end it with your lovingly? Asked Renu. Oh no, said teacher. You can write that to your friend or your parent or even to me. But when you're writing as a student to the principal, you may write yours faithfully or sincerely. Do not forget to thank the receiver appropriately before you close the letter. Come on now, let's draft this letter together. After quite a few errors, cancellation and changes, here's the letter Class 4 wrote to their principal. It was written very neatly. To the point means in a very simple, clear way without giving any extra information. Draft, to write the first rough plan of a letter, a speech, or even a composition. This is how the children wrote a letter to the principal. Address Pragati Vidyalaya, Pushkar Marg, Vanchpur, 6th of July 2014. To the principal, Pragati Vidyalaya, Pushkar Marg, Vanchpur. Subject, Request for Home Issue Facilities. Dear Madam, we the students of Standard 4 have a request. Our English teacher, Mrs. Desai, has informed us about many new books that have arrived in our school library. We are eager to read them. However, it is not possible for us to finish reading a book during library period, which is only once a week. May we have your kind permission, madam, to take the books for home reading. We promise that we shall take utmost care of the books and return them on time. Yours faithfully, all students of Standard 4. Now children, some points to remember while writing a letter. Number 1. The sender's name and address are written on the upper right corner of the page. 2. The receiver's name or post of the receiver is written near the left margin with the address. Number 3. The subject of the letter is to be written for official letters below the receiver's address. Number 4. We do not mention a subject in our friendly letter. Number 5. Next, address the receiver writing Dear Sir or Dear Madam. Number 6. Remember the content matter of the letter is written in a polite language. Number 7. When we write an official letter, we end it with yours faithfully or yours sincerely. When we write a letter to a friend or parent, we end it with yours lovingly. Number 9. The letter ends with a signature of the sender. Children, I hope you've understood this topic. In the same way, we have to write letter writings. So, please go through it very carefully. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. God bless.